Hi everyone, in today's tutorial, we will learn ChainMap class from collection module in Python. In Python, the ChainMap container is a part of the collection module which provides a way to group multiple dictionaries into one so that they appear as a single dictionary. We can perform all the operations on a chain map that we normally perform on a dictionary. Let's create a chain map. We must first import ChainMap from collection module import chain map. So consider two dictionary D1 and D2. We have key 1, key 2 and key 3. Key to key is duplicated in both D1 and D2. So what we have to do, we have to create a chain object and use chain map class, right? Here we have to pass our dictionary D1 and D2. Let's print chain. We'll see a chain is created for these dictionary D1 and D2. Once created, you can access the element of chain map just like you would in a dictionary or using the get method of chain map object, right? Okay, either this way you can get the value, you see that is 1 or get method, right? Dot get, just pass key, okay? You will see a same value. It is important to note that if the same key is present in multiple dictionaries that make up a chain map, you will only get the first occurrence of the key, right? That's why we have taken case of multiple dictionary with same keys, okay? So if you say K2, you will get 2 because all mutual operations are performed on first dictionary of chain map, right? If you get K3, so you will get the value of K3 from this second dictionary. Since ChainMap internally uses a list, you can use append method to add a dictionary to the end of the chain, right? I have a new dictionary, D3, chain.maps.append. This method will actually add this new dictionary to the existing chain object. Okay, you will print chain again. It will add this D3 to the end of this chain map object, you see. But to add a new dictionary to the beginning of the chain, we have one method new child. Chain dot new child method D3. I am again setting the chain object from this new child method. Run the program. You will see your K4 key value pair is being added in the beginning of this chain object. ChainMap also supports operation like adding, updating, deleting key value pairs. However, these operations only affect the first dictionary in the chain map, even if the key is present in multiple dictionaries. Chain, I'll say K4, 4, and print chain. So it will add K4 to the first dictionary of chain object. You see, if you want to update existing key value pair, that can also be done. I'm saying K2 as 22. Okay. So this K2 is present in both dictionaries, so it will only update the value of K2 into first dictionary. And the program K2 is updated. But the value of K2 in other dictionary remains same. Let's update other keys as well, right? I'm going to update K1. So it will update easily K1 11. That's good. If you want to update K3, then what would happen? It will add new K3 into first dictionary, which means that mutation operation can be done on the first dictionary of chain map. Modifying the chain map using mutation operation will also modify the original dictionary and vice versa. The behavior is because chain map stores just a reference to the original dictionary. Directly, I am updating D1 the value of K1. Let me say 1 1. Let me print chain now. So what will happen? So chain will be updated with this value. K1 is 1 1. If you print D1, that will also show you the same value, right? K1 as 1 1. I'm going to update chain, right? Let's see whether D1 will be updated or not. Okay, you see, because chain object is only referring the main dictionary objects. We can also delete a key value pair from chain object. Just use del chain. Let me remove K2. Chain will see K2 is no more, right, in first dictionary. But if you want to delete any key value from other dictionaries, then exception will be raised by interpreter, right? K3, you see, key not found in the first mapping K3. We can iterate over a chain map like a normal dictionary using the dot items method. I have a simple code snippet to iterate over chain map object. So with the help of dot items, we are getting k and v, which means k refers key, v refers value of it, right? And the program will see k2, k3, and k1. If a key occurs more than once, then only the first occurrence of the key is printed, which means that K2 is repeated. So we are getting the value of K2 from this dictionary one only. We have one function keys that is used to display all the keys of the dictionary in chain map. Okay, you will see all the keys. Let me convert this into the list. Okay, you see, the same way if you want the values, you can use the values function. Values, okay, run the program, you will get values of all the keys. There is one attribute maps which is used to display keys with corresponding values of all the dictionary in chain map. Okay, print chain dot maps. The program, you will get all the mappings from chain object, right? A reversed function is also there which reverses the relative ordering of dictionary in the chain map. Okay, let me remove this, and I am saying chain map chain dot map and reversed existing chain dot map, which means your order would be reversed. Okay, maps dot maps. Okay, right, you see your order is now reversed, right? Your second dictionary becomes the first dictionary. You see, there is one more method on chain map, that is copy, which actually gets the copy of existing chain map object. I'm going to get one object name chain dot copy and then print C1. So it will show you the same values of chain map. You see, both objects are same.
That brings us to the end of the today's video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things tech related. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.